Alright, let me see if this sounds good. Alright. Got some levels today. 35. Moving up. I am at Good Neighbor. Alright, I am doing a quest. Meet the gang in the dig. I'm also going, you know what, I want to do this one. I want to talk to Dr. Amari. At the Memory Den. I have to bring that piece of Kellogg's brain. Try to extract memories from it. Try to find Sean.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Alright, let's go see the doctor.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari. Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Is Nick compatible?
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption. And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
I'm sitting in the chair, huh? This is a big risk. Gotta do it.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
These neurons? I'm inside the brain.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Where?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I haven't found it. Oh, I can move. I did not even know that. Can I fall off? No, I can't. I see something up here.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle.
I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Was I supposed to click on it? I never did, I just listened.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know...
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
What they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in.
San Francisco.
Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Gonna make me feel sad for killing this guy.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
So his family were killed. It's pretty sad. Didn't expect the mission to go this way.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
We do, as you can see.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. What do you want? First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Knew he was gonna do that.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Getting
We're
close.
running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
That was the Institute, so there can't be much more to this.
Manual override initiated.
Cryogenic
stasis
this is where I come in.
suspended.
Vault computers are still working.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
That's good. Checking through the...
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
logs. Hope...
The eggheads never liked taking...
It's all just...
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That would be me. Oh, she moved.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them.
Down the hall...
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
That's right,
But
he
I was
lost his
cocky
family.
enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
I have no idea what's going on.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done...
This is the one. Here.
Open it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I'm confused at who the target is, or was. I'm the backup. Wait, so my wife was the primary target, or the baby?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
So he actually raised Sean?
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan.
Is there another memory?
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle.
What's going on? Is it frozen? What's going on here? Let me reset the memory, if possible.
Kellogg.
Whoa.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human.
He's a synth?
Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What?
Bye.
Was that? What kind of traveling is that?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
They can teleport.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Well, I do have a hazmat suit.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Oh, power armors protects from radiation?
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
That was pretty cool. Oh, I can take stuff. Rob.
Yes.
This is Grognak, the barbarian holotip came.
Wish I'd brought something to peruse myself.
What was that message? Talk to Nick. It's a miscellaneous? Yeah, I'm definitely confused that... So, taking the baby was just as... That wasn't their main goal? And my wife was the primary, but they had to kill her. So am I the primary subject now? But then he regrets leaving me alive. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's talk to Nick.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What the heck? I was gonna say, he sounds different.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
Hey, there he is. Kent.
Hey there.
I've been thinking about what you and Hancock said. I've decided I can't give up, but I'm no fighter. Maybe at least I can keep tinkering, though, to try to make your Shroud costume even better.
What sort of upgrades are we talking about?
The armor plating is good, but it could be better. And maybe I can make a few other improvements.
Then let's do this.
If you don't get the costume Shroud, not much I can do. I'll be here when you get it.
Oh, I can bring him the costume. It's interesting. Would it make it worth wearing? Well, I'll go get it and we'll find out. Well, we know that so Sean is 10 years. So this is 10 years later. Sean's older, obviously. Yeah, I'm still confused of why they left me alive. Then I pick up some eggs. There we go. Silver shroud. And there's a hat too, right? I'll bring both.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Should I put it on?
Road of steel. Better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Yes.
Let's put it on. I'm back to being the Silver Shroud.
Excuse me.
I've been working on improvements for the costume. You ready for me to get to work?
Then let's do this.
Let me see. Got a new flak jacket to put under the trench coat. Old war military issue type stuff. You just gotta see it in action.
Reduce damage from humans by 15%.
Come back later, okay? I got some more ideas.
Is he just gonna keep adding mods? So it's still it's pretty good. 70-70. Still not as good as my other stuff though. So 70 ballistic, 70 energy. What I was wearing, my normal outfit, is 85 and 84. And modifiers here and there. But I'll keep it anyway.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Maybe I'll meet them at the Big Dig. And I'm curious. I want to see what Paladin Danse has to say. He is at Cambridge Police Station still, okay. Because I keep seeing the Brotherhood of Steel choppers flying everywhere, going on raids. I wonder what's going on.
These burn marks. You must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Prydwen's in town.
Oh, we've gotten some reinforcements.
Hey there.
Paladin Danse is waiting for you inside, recruit.
I'm gonna do a save. Where is... There he is.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Pretty sure I gave you a location to clear. Now get moving.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Why did the Brotherhood send it here?
We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
He's a dangerous man, that's what he is.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Oh. Really? From Bird-a-Bird. I get to fly.
Be careful. Locating the artifact can be just as dangerous as bringing it back. Can't afford to have it break during retrieval.
Oh, I'm still working on one of hers, right? Oh, the haptic drive, that's what she wants. Green Tuft's being attacked. Damn it. I'm not seeing these messages. Darn it. Sorry, Paladin Danse. You're gonna have to wait.
Elder Maxon's orders. All form...
Still wonder how long it gives me to get there. 10 minutes? Half an hour? I have no idea. I just see those messages, not knowing when it was first given. Where? Whoa! Who's attacking? Where? I don't see anybody. Did I get here at the very end? Nope. Attack is still underway.
What the fuck was that? You're mine now, rookie.
Whoa! They're just sitting here. Oh no, I threw a stupid mine down.
Need some cover fire over here. Move it.
Nope. Whoa, we shot a rocket. Where are they? Did I kill him? Nope. I'm not hitting them. They've been attacked before. It's a very popular camp. Did I do it? Yeah. All right. Alright, slight detour. I'm still wondering what the advantages or disadvantages of, like, if I fail to help them, what happens to the camp? I failed to help one camp. It said, oh, you know, I failed to do it because I never went there. But the camp seemed fine after I had to repair one thing. And if I win, do I just get the experience from killing those? I think I'll have to do some reading up on how that works. I'll take a ride on the vertibird.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
There it is.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Who's dumb and ugly? Ride.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Nice. Woo.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
I'm gonna have to choose between the Synth and the Brotherhood eventually. Betray one and side with the other.
Believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead.
Airport?
We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Yeah, there's the Constitution. What is that over there? There it is. Boston Airport.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Oh. Oh, we're attaching.
So, you know, going over it in my head, that whole conversation we had where you said you were my only friend, did that sound nuts?
What? The Prydwen. It's crazy. Oh. Can I get back on? Nope.
So we done talking?
Oh no. Let's talk.
I don't think it was any more than usual. Though that's a pretty high bar.
Oh, good. So so long as it's consistent. It's just been a long time since I've had someone like you in my life. Hell, might be I never did. I just wanted to say thanks. I really don't think I could ask for a better friend.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh, Blue, I just don't know if I have room in my life for romance right now. Maybe for now we just stay friends. See where things go. Now, what do you say we get moving?
She's proven to be a tough nut to crack. We are way up here.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
They want to destroy the Institute.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Wait, can I get this one? I can. Okay, so I can leave. This is quite a fancy blimp. Kind of gives me vertigo being up this high.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew.
Alright, let's go see Maxon.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Hey.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Not sure where they have drinks here. Food.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Nice.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Open your personal storage container.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
That's the main deck up there. Wait. Whoops. Isn't this where I came from?
Congratulations on the promotion. Tighten up the meter. I'll split the difference.
So it wants me to go to the main deck. We'll wait on that.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Balunet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Foredeck. Daylight. Oh, I have a much better view now. Not really much here.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Excuse me.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Hey.
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Yes? What is it?
Sir Proctor Ingram is reporting that she's completed the repairs on thruster number 3 and stabilized the navigational beacon.
Excellent. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Let's keep going up.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Would need the key.
Where's my locker? Is this mine? Oh, it's Captain Keller's room. Oh, this place is quite large. But I must stop right now. Let me just find my room first. Or talk to Paladin Danse.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxson?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Sorry, Piper.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
I'm a sliver away from the next level. This guy's chowing down. You're gonna meet a bunch of people.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to
you're the
take
new
your way
recruit
from
I
fire.
heard about. Not what I was expecting.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Well, there's Proctor Ingram.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Well, sadly, I am out of time. So, I'm going to end it here. Another save. We'll pick this up again, hopefully tomorrow.